Go then, boys.
Well, there's 3. Oh, there, stop.
Do you want to get in there?
Do you want to get in first?
Yeah.
I'm busy. Not busy as a HTA train. I was.
Right, how busy was that one?
Hey, shit. Dodgy Saturn. Dodgy Saturn. Well, they've got stop bells like buses. They don't have things we had on. They don't have stop bells on the things we had on. And that was bigger for the things we had. They know. Never get that. Train never get that. Bus it is always. It's expected to be 11 o'clock we go.
What time is it now?
It was nearly 11 o'clock when we got on.
Oh, so we going in a minute.
Oh yeah, 10:15. What's the time? 10:15. Oh, we're going in a minute then.
I'll make you water. I'll get some water.
That's nice ones up.
It goes all the way round.
I think some of the maintenance needs a bit of looking at, like some of the viewing windows.
Yeah, but I mean,
We can't see it, so, you know, it's one of
leave a comment.
Yeah, Jesse.
Stop
Jesse, sit up on Daddy's lap. No, you can choo-choo train. Jesse wants to sit on the choo-choo train. Yeah.
Well, the actual colour space is all scratched. It's stupid, to be honest.
I could easily drive that. Like Catherine. Fin out and goes more places.
Okay. Mummy's going to have to drink
Do you reckon this one sort of thing we had longer?
Probably longer.
Longer thing.
Oh, that's delicious. Yeah, put it this way. I came here last time.
Yeah, I can hear.
45 minutes to go on this train.
Yeah.
And it's dead. This is dead. It's good.
Drivers going in.
That way. We're moving forward, aren't we? It goes
A
all the way
non-stop
round.
round-trip tour of the zoo.
All the way round the park we're going to go. It's quite a
It's
long way
non-stop,
here.
so it doesn't sound like it. Then we have to worry about that.
Good. I think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Driver.
I think the engine's on.
Flower.
It's really take your hat off now.
Oh, here's a train driver clothes and the thing.
How's she going to learn if you don't tell her it makes you think?
Yeah.
Silly daddy. They've released.
Please supervise. Going for a tour there.
Stop bells.
One more person.
They just about got on, they just.
Jesse's on the lap.
There could be a dodgy
Making up a new one.
song in there. Buses.
I don't know, she's ringing the bell, so I don't know.
Especially not in the Marwell City. They wouldn't.
Would you like to have some of my fizzy
They
water?
wouldn't accept.
Yeah, you can have some of my fizzy
Jesse's
water.
on the bus.
We like fizz.
Is that funny?
Do we like fizz water?
Oh, mummy, keep hold of this and we'll chuck it away when we get out in a minute.
Good idea.
What's this?
How fast the things we had?
It keeps going.
I've got a very special snack in here. I don't really want to give it to you.
I don't think there's any guard.
Right. I don't know if
I think
there's
it's only the driver.
allergy bags on the pushchair.
Is there no guard on this one?
No.
Is there a guard on your Hainsbury
Yeah,
app?
and there was.
However, I've got some really broken up sugar in there.
Let me see them. I know gingers.
There you go.
Strawberries. I'm sorry, the original one.
Drivers in.
I select cherry cake.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Marwell and Marwell Zoo Land Train. My name's David. I should be driving you today. Sit back, enjoy the trip, but please do pay attention to the safety announcements right at the beginning of the commentary. Thank you very much. We do hope you enjoy your time here at Marwell.
Thank you, David.
Uh-oh, that's the lead.
Please remain seated at all times and keep arms, legs and heads inside the carriages. Please ensure children are supervised and securely held if on laps or in arms. Familiarise yourself with the locations of the emergency stop buttons in your carriage. We would also like to remind you that food and drink cannot be consumed on the train. The paddock to your left is home to our African wild ass and ostrich. The African wild ass is the ancestor of the domestic donkey, and they're critically endangered with fewer than 600 left in the wild as a result of hunting by humans and competition with livestock, limiting their access to drinking water. In both Eritrea and Ethiopia, research and conservation programs have been critical for sustaining African wild ass populations by involving local sheep and cattle farmers in their conservation. Not only are ostrich the largest birds in the world, with long sturdy legs, they're also the fastest on land, reaching speeds of up to 43 miles an hour. Marwell has supported translocation of the North African ostrich, the largest species of ostrich, to protected areas within Tunisia.
Wow, that sounds fun, doesn't it? Does that sound like fun? Brush your hands off. Well done. In your hand.
You can never see better.
Yeah, Jesse's that as well.
Oh, some donkeys. I see a donkey. This side.
Go through the line.
Our tropical house is designed to highlight the flow of energy through life. Built with sustainability in mind, it's heated to a tropical 30 degrees Celsius by Zuzu briquettes instead of using fossil fuels. Our tropical house is home to over 30 different species of animals, including Slater's crown pigeons, mountain tortoise, and our Linna's two-toed sloth called Santos, as well as around 60 species of plants. Slater's crown pigeons are the largest pigeon in the world. They live in both dry and flooded, undisturbed forests. Drinking water differently to most birds, they use their beaks like a straw to suck up water to drink. Also found in our tropical house are leafcutter ants and a crocodile monitor. Thought to be a highly arboreal species, the crocodile monitor is often found in trees, so do make sure to look up to find her. Leafcutter ants cut pieces of leaf, but they don't actually eat the leaves. Instead, you'll see them carrying them back to their nest to use them to grow fungus, which in turn they use as their food. Leafcutter ants mark their foraging trails with chemicals from their poisoned gland sacs. This allows the ants to find their way. In each colony of leafcutter ants, there is only one queen. The queen can live for more than 10 years and may produce 150 to 200 million offspring in her lifetime in the wild.
Daddy's listening to the ants and the birds about the ants. You see the zebra?
Go up.
You see zebra? All the way over there, the zebras.
Can you see the zebras? They're strong people.
Aviary. Wait in. That's it. Bye.
There's an aviary that we can walk through. I've got some early stages here. This is moved over.
Follow the path down from the aviary and you'll find our wallaby walkthrough, home to 2 species of wallabies. The redneck wallaby is the largest species of wallaby, growing up to 26 kilograms. The tail of the red-necked wallaby is strong enough to support the weight of the entire animal. The Palmer wallabies are the smallest species of wallaby. Found in our cold-blooded Corliss exhibit, Gila monsters are one of the only 2 venomous lizard species in the world. The other species is the beaded lizard. The Gila monster's prey are seldom found to have been poisoned by the lizards, which suggests that they usually use their venom for self-defense and not for actually catching prey. Able to devour enormous amounts of food at a time, even the young can eat 50% of their body weight at one feed. This is important in case they're unable to find food regularly.
Stripey.
Stripey leopard.
Oh, they're really good dresses, aren't they?
Choo-choo train. You're on the choo-choo train. There was a little
It seems like they used to have another little, actual little train. Look, they've got the train tracks. And I've seen where these cars go.
Been away. Been away.
Station for it.
You can see out now.
The Marwell estate has existed for over 1,000 years, with the building standing on the site of Marwell Hall since the early 1300s. In fact, parts of the original medieval hall, including its beautiful wooden roof, still exist, hidden under the current building, which dates back to 1816. In 1968, Marwell Hall and the estate was purchased by John Knowles, who 4 years later founded and opened Marwell Zoo. Life among the trees takes you through lush habitats of many primates, including red-ruffed lemurs, coppery titi monkeys, white-faced saki monkeys, and Siamang gibbons. Fellow apes like us, Siamang gibbons are one of the loudest primates in the world, singing complex songs to strengthen pair and family bonds, defend territories, and warn of danger. Members of the gibbon family have arms longer than their legs to help them climb and swing through the trees. You will also find in Life Among the Trees exhibit arboreal and forest-dwelling species such as binturong, boki and cosmonks. Binturongs can climb trees with ease, but due to their heavy weight and lack of agility, they cannot jump from tree to tree, so return to the ground to move between trees. Not only do the binturongs make a variety of noises, they also have an unusual scent. The glands in the end of their tails release a smell similar to popcorn.
I missed that fact about how they secrete popcorn from their tail. Secrete popcorn.
Look, someone over there waving. Over
Yay.
Up the hill, yeah.
Ooh, should we see if we can spot some rhinos? Oh, they're all the way up there.
We never see them
Far away. All the way to this little girl.
Yeah, there's
and the zebras.
something.
Snow leopards have been part of our conservation programme here at Marwell since 1977, both here at the zoo and out in the wild. 12 little cups have been born over the years, and in the wild, snow leopards are found in 12 countries in Central Asia, from the Himalayas to the mountains of Siberia. The enclosure of our current snow leopards was designed to simulate the landscape of the mountains that snow leopards have evolved for. It has steep areas with rocks, cave shelters, narrow ledges and high vantage points to promote the snow leopard's natural behaviours of climbing and balancing. Lowland tapirs wallow in mud. As well as being great swimmers, they can also dive. They use this ability to help them feed on aquatic plants, as well as to escape from predators. Tapirs mainly eat browse, the leaves and twigs of trees and shrubs. They can reach food up to 3 meters from the ground by standing on their hind feet, and they have a long snout called a proboscis. Although not closely related, pygmy hippos are actually fairly similar in size, shape, habitat, diet and behaviour to the tapirs of South America. Pygmy hippos are known to feed for around 6 hours a day in the wild, during late afternoon and through into the night, when they're most active. Unlike their large cousins, the common hippo, pygmy hippos are adapted to spend more time on land than in water.
The man said you're not allowed to stand up.
Do you want to get off? Well, stop it.
Oh, she's waving.
Because I'm reading what it's saying, haven't I? When I was in the joke. Because I work so got the men coming to the garden, start the garden tomorrow. Yeah.
Hopefully that might be coming. Oh, yeah, we can start Monday,
I'll get Martin to call them tonight.
or even what we call them.
Well, I'll get them to call them.
They are busy people, you know. They are busy.
When I was here, it was the train.
Really, why would they take it out?
When I was
There was one of these before was
That's a really big difference, by the way, but also like very spacious. As in, like, there's a really not a huge amount of stuff in it relative to the size of each.
All penguins are from the southern hemisphere, but not all penguins are from icy habitats. Humboldt penguins are from South America, primarily Peru and Chile. They swim in the cold waters of the Humboldt Current, which sweeps up from the continent from Antarctica. When hunting for fish in the wild, these penguins often dive 30 meters into the sea. However, they have been known to reach depths of around 50 meters. With flexible foot joints and banana-shaped hooves, Sitatunga are well adapted for life in the swampy habitat. Each of their hooves have 2 elongated, widely splayed toes, which help them move almost silently through wetland areas without sinking in the mud. Although their fur looks fluffy, it's actually water repellent. Males and female Sitatunga look quite different. Females are smaller, with a chestnut-coloured coat. Males are darker in colour, but they also have spiraled horns which point backwards, making it easier to navigate through dense vegetation. This paddock is shared by our giraffe, roan antelope and plain zebra. These animals all live on savanna grasslands across Africa, where plain zebras are often seen grazing in the company of giraffe. It's thought that the zebra used the giraffe as an early warning system to warn them of approaching predators, allowing them to maximise grazing.
Okay, but no, you have to be careful. Trying to launch yourself out of the door. These are the pygmy hippos down here. Nope. Yeah.
Go in the sea with them, then. Go in the house. Oh, wait.
Where's that? What do you see?
Rhinos!
Well, it's a good train ride.
Take your calls. Anyway, now.
No, you can't see the rhinos anymore, but I'm just trying to get it.
No, I'm not talking to you.
Rhinos! Can you see the rhinos? Look, over
Oh
there.
yeah, do rhino.
I've seen the rhinos 3 or 4 times now. I've seen anything else? No.
Opened in 2015, World Explorer showcases just a few of the species that Marwell works closely with in the wild, home to our scimitar oryx, grevy zebra and white rhino. The white rhino is a conservation success story in that their numbers have increased from less than 100 in 1900 to over 20,000 today, and this success is due to an intensive protection and translocation program. However, rhinos are still under threat. Scimitar oryx, until very recently, have been extinct in the wild, only existing in zoos and protected parks. Marwell have been at the forefront of their conservation for 30 years, even reintroducing individuals born here at the zoo into a protected area in Tunisia in 2010. Clouded leopards can be active at any time of day or night. Excellent climbers, clouded leopards are equally at home in the trees as they are on the ground, so don't forget to look up when trying to find them. These cats have the
He wanted
longest
to turn the
canine
horn.
teeth in relation to body size of any other member of the feline family, and these teeth can grow up to 4 centimetres long. Clouded leopards are closely related to snow leopards in that they can purr but cannot roar. Despite their smaller size, clouded leopards' feeding, stalking and grooming behaviour is much like that of the train. The IUCN Red listed estimated in November 2020 that there are between 3,700 and 5,580 mature individuals in the wild. The biggest threat to the species currently is the loss of habitat due to deforestation, especially for palm oil plantations.
Nearly back.
These over there.
Smell wouldn't be better.
Must be a new area then.
The beehive on the house.
Oh, probably that makes it house for a reason.
Yeah. Maybe the left.
Amur tigers are one of the most endangered species in the world. In the 1940s, there were estimated to be around 30 Amur tigers left in the wild, but there are now around 550 thanks to conservation efforts and bans on hunting tigers. The largest type of tiger, these powerful striped hunters, are the world's biggest cat. They're known for their distinctive black on orange markings, which are unique to each individual tiger. And here at Marwell, Our current tiger, Valentina, born in 2017, has access to our indoor dens and outdoor enclosure. This contains ponds, platforms, rocks, logs and grass, with shrubs and trees providing the dense cover she would need in the wild. Valentina is not fed every day because she would not have a successful hunt or feed every day in the wild. Their bodies adapted to feeding larger feeds every few days, so we try and reproduce this here at Marwell. All our animal feeds and keeper in action timings can be found on our free app. We'll shortly be arriving back at Okabe Station, where you will find our Amur tiger. Thank you for joining us on the road train today. Please remain seated until the train has come to a complete stop. Thank you. Have a nice day.
No, I. It's on. Busy on the necks. On it. There's a door there. Right? Yeah.